What would you do if you showed up to a property and the police had the building surrounded? I thought I was walking into a showing. I walked into a situation nobody prepares you for. Everybody talks about the wins in real estate, but here we get real about the challenges, the unexpected situations, and the solutions that keep you moving forward. This is Rental Problem Solved. So the story starts when I decide to sell one of my buildings. I had a showing scheduled with another agent, the buyer was confirmed, and everything was normal. I was headed to the property, nothing out of the ordinary, but as I turned the corner about a block away, I see flashing lights. And not just one car, an entire street is blocked off. There are about 10 police cars lined up in front of my building. At that point, I'm thinking, what is going on? I park a block away and I start walking up. And the closer I get, the more I realize the situation is coming from my building. So I walk up to one of the officers and let him know, I manage the building. What's going on? He points over to the woman standing by the police car and says, the guy won't bring her child out. Now I'm trying to piece things together and ask, what unit? They tell me, so I go upstairs. I knock on the door, and he comes out holding a toddler. Then he says something about a restraining order and how he's not coming outside. So I keep it simple. I say, you want me to take them downstairs? He pauses and says yes. So I grab the toddler, he hands me a sippy cup, and I head downstairs. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, the situation is handled, we're done. So I get downstairs, walk through a crowd of police officers, hand the child to the mother, and she looks at me and says, what about the baby? And I'm like, there's another one? So I go upstairs again. When I get to the door, he's already there, holding the baby, like he knew I was coming back. So I take the baby, and he hands me the diaper bag, and I go back downstairs again, through the crowd of police officers, and hand the baby to the mom. At this point, everything's settled down, no escalation, no confrontation, just done. And here's the part I didn't realize at first. The agent and the buyer were standing outside the whole time watching this happen. So, of course, the showing canceled and the listing canceled. And honestly, I took the experience as a sign that I wasn't supposed to let that property go, and I didn't. So what the situation emphasized for me is that real estate isn't just about buildings. It's about the people that live there. And people don't always show up calm, logical, and predictable. In moments like that, the most valuable thing you can do is bring calm. Because everyone else is hiding, calm changes the outcome. And sometimes a familiar face can de-escalate a situation faster than an authority can. Now that, of course, doesn't mean you jump into everything. Not every situation is yours to step into, but sometimes your presence can shift how things end. And that day, it did. Back when this happened, it was at a time when police brutality was at its peak, and everybody was talking about it. And looking back, I'm grateful I was there, because situations like this can escalate quickly and end in tragedy. One more thing I've learned about real estate is that every deal isn't meant to go through. Sometimes a situation can help you make the right decision. And all you have to do is listen. Until next time, remember chaos will come, but what's most important is knowing how to protect your property, your cash flow, and your peace of mind when it does.